All right, guys, just going to wanted to give you a really quick review on the Spypoint MicroLink camera. I've had one for a little while already, and I've been running it for probably about a month.
Yeah, a month, yeah.
Probably about a month. And I didn't know what to expect because these cameras are like, they're probably the least expensive scouting cell camera that's out there on the market today. I think they
I think they are the cheapest.
Yeah. And you know, didn't really know what to expect, and I figured, you know, when I bought the first one, I bought it for like 150 bucks, and I figured, you know, what the hell, for 150 bucks,
Give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot. I don't, you know, what do I have to lose? I got 150 bucks to lose. So I put it out, and so far I'm really, really happy with it. So happy that I bought another one. Right now, today is August 4th, and I purchased this at Dick's. It was on sale for $119. So if you see this video, I would run and get one if you're looking for a decent budget scouting cell cam. And honestly, from the features that it has, with my experience with it so far, there's nothing budget about it. It's not like you're paying for something that's cheap. It's really,
It's got a lot of quality in a small package.
Yeah,
That's what it is. And it's what, Verizon or AT&T.
Yeah.
So whatever works best in your area,
right.
buy accordingly.
The one thing you should know, because it's a little bit misleading, is when you buy the camera alone is regularly, I think it's $149. It's on sale now for $119. But it does require you put a micro SD card in it. So you do have to buy, unless you own one. If you already have a micro SD card, you could just use that and you're good to go. But it doesn't come with one, and it doesn't come with batteries either. So that's just something to figure in. Inside the camera itself, when you open it up, the only thing inside the camera is going to be the batteries. There's actually 8 batteries. You can pop this out, 4 go behind it, 4 in front. So it's a total of 8 batteries in here. Show you real quick. And, put in your 8 batteries, and then the only thing in the camera is you just turn it on. There's no settings on the camera like other cameras. Everything is done through the free app from Spypoint, and that's one of the things that I like most about this camera. I don't need to go in there to change anything. If I want to change from a single shot to multi-shot mode, if I want to change, you know, my delay, that sort of thing, I can do all that from my app remotely, and I never have to go in and check my camera. So it's really cool. I've been running the lithium batteries. They recommend lithium because they last longer. They're more money, but they last longer. And
What about the plan?
the cool thing about the plan with these is there's several different plans that you can purchase, and you buy them all on the app, or you don't need to buy a plan at all. These come with a free basic plan, and it will give you 100 pictures, 100 transmissions of pictures per month. So that's pretty good, you know. Like in some of the areas that we've got our cameras in, you're not getting a tremendous amount of traffic. So maybe 100 pictures is all you need.
Right. We don't have any food sites.
Right.
I mean, basically because we can't. It's
Yeah.
New York State.
New York State
doesn't
can't.
allow it.
Yeah.
So. But we're basically set up, you know, transition zones, beds,
Trails,
saddles, pinches, you know,
scrapes,
stuff like that.
you know, licking branches and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And you know, we don't typically get some of the places that we've got our stuff. You know, 100 might be. It's nice to have maybe 200 pictures, but I'm just saying, if you're really budget conscious, this is a great camera to use on a budget. And there are other plans. I think the most expensive one, the unlimited plan, is like it's like $70 a year, and then they break it down to like $5 or $7 a month. Just a couple different ways you can do it, whatever works best for you. You can look it all up on the Spypoint app. We're basically giving them a free commercial here because, you know, we just like them. You know, this is what we're using so far. We've had good
Took a
experience.
chance with them, and so far so good.
Yeah, so far so good. This guy just kind of turns up. Comes with a strap, you know. I like to use, it's got the screw on the bottom. I like to use those, the screw-in points that have an angle on them, so we like to keep them up high so that, you know, so we don't have to worry about theft. Also,
Keep them out of the deer's view.
keep them out of the deer's view. I really feel that even if it's, you know, whether it's a no glow, whatever kind of glow camera, I really feel like an older buck sees a camera and says, what the hell's that?
They get shy from it.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine actually, he did his own study, and he hung cameras in an area. He hung them, you know, and he had decent, you know, older bucks in all the areas, and just, you know, everything was high, and he left one low. And it was funny. He actually put cameras in that same area high, and it showed the buck diverting around the tree where the camera was low.
Yeah.
Every time he would come in, he would look, he would see that camera, and he would
Avoid it.
right around. He'd avoid the area. He'd go right around, you know, 30, 40 yards wide, you know, just out of range, so the camera didn't take his picture. But the other cameras that were high picked him up doing that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know, that's a theory. We kind of like to be really discreet with cameras, number one, because of, you know,
Definitely.
human predators that are going to steal them from you.
Right.
And number two, out of sight, out of mind with the deer, I think, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And that's a small camera too, so.
yeah.
And I mean, the one thing, like Joe was saying with the screw-ins that we use to hang the camera on it, you know, it puts the camera off the tree.
Right.
But if you just strap that to the tree, you know, you can see that.
Yeah.
That's so small, and especially if you're hanging at 8 to 10 feet high.
Yeah.
You know, you bring in a stick with your backpack. I mean, that's what we do. We backpack a stick in, throw one stick on a tree, climb up to the top, throw your lineman's belt around, set your camera.
Yeah. Except for sometimes when you get angry. Sometimes Scott gets angry, he beats up the camera.
Yeah.
We won't tell that
We won't
story.
talk about that. Probably made for some good footage, though.
But anyway, like we said, if you want a decent budget camera, scouting camera, so far, I highly recommend them. They've worked great for us so far. So
Yeah.
try them out, see what you think.
Yeah.